Well, what we've been doing is, as we've been doing our investigations, initially when we started off doing our investigations in 2014, we didn't realise there would be so much interest in the Joint Investigation Team. They then interviewed me as a witness to the inquiry and asked me to go through a lot of the posts we'd made following MH17. And since then, they've asked us to send them any information that we found on MH17. And we do that now prior to publication, because often when we publish information, because it's based on open sources and we're providing links, often they get people who delete photographs from their accounts and take down videos. So this gives the Joint Investigation Team a lot of time to actually preserve these videos and also look at the additional information that we might have that doesn't make it to our publications.
Why did you decide to do it in this way? That first there's this major press conference report by the GIT, and on the second day you have Bellingcat with something new. So it looks like the GIT doesn't have enough information, unlike the Bellingcat.
What I'm doing is releasing information that isn't currently open source. They can't take witness statements, for example, and then publish those witness statements. That just wouldn't be the right thing to do. And in a way, open source information offers them an opportunity to share updates about the case and give evidence, and show this evidence, because it's already in the public domain. So I suspect this is why we actually see this kind of evidence being shared. They also can't name individuals. It's against, I believe, the Dutch law to do so. The court cases start. So that limits a lot of the information they have to share. They also have to go through a process where they're, double checking all the information we find. And what's very important for them as well is they independently confirm all the findings of Bellingcat. You look at, for example, the report we did on the 53rd Air Defence Brigade. That involved a year's work to putting that investigation together, and then we then gave that to the Joint Investigation Team, who then reviewed all the contents of that report. So it's for them a very, we can hand them all this information, but they still have to double check it. But if they're presenting information, like we've seen in today's press conference and the press conference in 2016, is because they are 100% certain this is the case, and they believe this is a case they can make in court. So when you have Russia claiming that these videos they've used today are fakes, I don't think that's going to work with a judge.
I think can make Russia acknowledge obvious facts already established by the investigative team.
I think one thing that's been established over the last few years with MH17 and Syria as well is Russia will just lie about anything. They'll present fake evidence. They'll do anything to kind of deceive people over what's happened. And this is something we've proven time and time again. This isn't just opinion. You can prove with actual analysis. I think the thing that will make Russia admit to something is not giving them evidence. It's things like sanctions targeted against the supporters of Vladimir Putin. And those are the things that will make Russia actually do something. Just giving facts and, doing things the kind of normal way isn't going to work. We need to, have things like the Magnitsky Act in other countries. We've actually just passed legislation in the UK to include Magnitsky regulations. The Dutch are discussing this at the moment. And this is something I think that needs to be adopted on an EU-wide level at the moment, because expecting Russia to turn up at a Dutch court to defend themselves seems rather unlikely to me.